Gourmet again. My name is Shireen and this is my kitchen. Tonight, Ron and I are grilling and chilling. It's Saturday. We've done all our chores and it's time to get down. So we're gonna make tonight a grilled pork tenderloin with a homemade apricot glaze. I oiled and seasoned the tenderloin. This is about 1 1/3 pounds. Ideally, you want to have this marinating in the oil and spices for at least an hour. More is better, even overnight. The spices that I used are a combination in this seasoning called Mrs. Tallman's. So I'm just going to cover this back up, put him in the refrigerator, take a little nap. And now it's time to make the glaze. I'm going to start by heating up about half a tablespoon each of butter and oil in my pan. And just use a small saucepan. Heat it up over low heat. Crushing the garlic releases key enzymes. Let's put in the garlic and saute for just a minute or so until the garlic becomes very fragrant. I've assembled all the ingredients for the glaze in their proper amounts. I guess a little bit. Okay, the garlic is finished, so I'm going to deglaze it with a little bit of red wine. Let that simmer in it for just a second. Okay, add in about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Then some barbecue sauce. Use your favorite. We like one that's a little bit spicy. But it's not too sweet, so I add in a little bit of brown sugar. That's about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit less than that. That looks good. Okay. A squeeze of coarse mustard adds some tang and earthiness to it. And the secret ingredient today, low sugar apricot preserves. So I don't feel so guilty adding extra sugar. This is about a 1/4 cup. Get all that beautiful preserves in there. The final touches, a pinch of ground ginger. Don't want to overwhelm the wonderful sweetness and tanginess and that rich flavor of the barbecue sauce and the apricots. And then a tiny bit of thyme. Just a little bit. It doesn't take much with thyme. It's a very beautiful aromatic spice. Mix it all together. The glaze is finished. It looks and smells tangy, smoky, sweet, and wonderful. I'm going to turn off the heat and let this cool in a dish for glazing. Also reserving a little bit of it in a small dish for pouring over the pork tenderloin right before we're going to serve it. I'm following Grill Master Ron to the grill.
Okay, here we go. We have our pork loin. It's all been getting nice and cozy there in the fridge, and we got our grill is preheated, medium to medium high. And we're just gonna put it on there, get it heated up a little bit, and sear on the outside before we start adding our marinade.
I've peeled 3 carrots, cut them in half, and I'm just making thin slices or wedges of them to grill along with our asparagus. Let's get them out to the grill master.
Yeah, so the idea is here we're kind of cooking this a little bit slow. Could potentially turn the heat up a little bit more on this. And periodically just brushing on some of our glaze. Turning it every so often so we kind of cook it evenly. Sometimes with a piece of meat this thick, I like to tent it with some aluminum foil that kind of keeps the heat going nice and evenly there. Okay, let's close it up, keep it cooking.
I've made a homemade dressing with veggie-naise, sour cream, a little bit of water to thin it out, and spices, all my favorites, oregano, basil, a little bit of thyme. And I don't need very much of this. A little goes a long way, it's very rich. 2 teaspoons for salads. A little bit of cracked pepper. Can't forget you, Peppy. Shake for good luck. I used a salad spinner on the lettuce, and so the dressing sticks to it. That's why you don't need very much.
Okay, we're gonna light our other side of the grill here. Our meat, the last time I checked, was about 140 degrees. Put our vegetables on there.
That's pretty.
We should be ready in just a couple minutes. Okay, we've been basting this as we're going along. Let's do one more. Quick. Looking pretty good. Let's get this to about 160 degrees for a good medium piece of meat. Let's see where we're at now.
The pork loin is finished. It's resting on a cutting board and still tented. The tent will help the meat to retain its juices and also raise it just that last couple of degrees to perfect temperature. Ron's checking on the vegetables now.
Okay, we're going to carve this up now, and we use a meat thermometer to bring it up to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. It actually took much longer than we thought it was going to take. So actually it was more like about 30 minutes, but look at that. It's a very nice medium. Slice that up there. That. Okay, so we timed this so that our vegetables were done at the same time. Tonight we're making asparagus and carrots.
Fantastic.
They're nice, very soft and tender at this point. And look at that. Isn't that a thing of beauty?
Dinner is served. It's Gourmet again, and that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. And be sure to check recipes at www.shireen.com. Go to the homepage and check recipes. And also, I've got a new blog. http://myshireen.blogspot.com. Go and check it out. And I heard rumor that we're going to be doing a chocolate dessert for episode 4. Yum!
Yeah, we're still making stuff up.